you could have parked about 200 spaces closer.
I always park here.
So you don't have to think about where you left it?
You're getting to know me pretty well.
Amazing thing, considering how little time we spend together.
Look, I promise, as soon as I'm finished, we'll go away somewhere.
Another computer convention?
How about Mexico?
Yeah?
No computers, no modems, no phones.
No clothes?
The keys.
Barry?
Come on, the keys.
Okay, yeah, just take it easy.
I hear we're living in the information age. Yeah, maybe so, but it seems to me there's one piece of information everybody wants but nobody has. That's when it's your turn to die. Can't find that surfing the internet. Death doesn't go online, it's here in the real world. And it can strike anyone, anywhere, anytime.
Hey, ladies, the pleasure was all mine. You sure you don't know, Okay. Night now. Girls, girls, girls. Keys. Where's the keys? Here you go. Got you, Mr. Keys, baby, yeah.
The keys!
Yeah, the keys, I know. It's a problem.
The keys!
Listen, nobody has to get hurt here, you know?
The keys. Give them up.
Give him up. Forget about that, fool. Just give him to me.
I followed him in there. I spent 2 hours watching this fool get drunk and stare at some bony white women, all right?
I've been standing out here for 2 hours freezing my butt off, fool. Waiting to get my money. What you talking about?
Yeah. Everybody knows around here, this is my hood.
Yeah, there's always room for two, just like Los Angeles. You got the Dodgers, and you got the Little League.
Oh, what you saying? You saying I ain't no pro? You saying I ain't a pro? Oh, that Mercedes 600 got took from Spago's the other night? Well, that was me. And the Lexus at Chinoise, Rolls on Market Street, the Humvee of Beshatzi. That's all me, and me.
You're the one that stole Arnold's Hummer?
Guys, I drank a gallon of...
Shut up!
Mr. Guy, I can feel it. Shh.
Sir, that work up at the college last week, that was you too?
Oh, you crazy. Hell, I want some college for. You ever see the buckets the little punks drive?
You got a point. You know what I'm gonna do, partner?
What's that?
This one's yours.
Smart man. Maybe I'll throw you one day.
Forgot to tell you one thing.
What's that?
FBI, you're under arrest.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Get up, bro. Otherwise, Arnold's gonna find out who took his Humvee.
Number 5.
The keys.
More feeling, number 5.
The keys!
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, move off to your right, John. Thank you.
The guy that killed Barry, was a little bit smaller and not so broad right here. You're never gonna find him.
Poor
kid. Poor us. More parking lots, more O'Connor.
Hey, at least we're getting some carjackers off the street.
Yeah, you got a point. Sticking a gun in the guy's face and grabbing his car. I mean, where's the technique? Where's the artistry?
I used to spend weeks trying to figure out how to disable some new alarm system. It was...
How about the old break the wheel lock after you spray it with Freon move? Remember that?
God, I feel old, man.
Chrissy, where you been?
Working this case.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see you in any parking lots.
Parking lots were a waste of time. That college kid was not killed over a car. I found this in Barry Decker's safe deposit box.
And this would be?
It's a computer software algorithm for multiple compression synchronization.
Oh.
My lab guy says it'll compress files, make modems run faster.
Faster? It's an understatement. Look at this. Okay, now before you had time to make a sandwich. After? I mean, it's the difference between a Model T and a Formula One race car. I mean, anything you want off the internet, you get it 100 times faster.
Oh, still got a few bugs. But when they're fixed, this thing is gonna be worth a lot of money.
So you think the carjacking was fake and Barry Decker got killed over this thing?
Yep. Meet your mark. It's Joan Cameron, CEO of Binary Logic Incorporated. It's one of the country's biggest software manufacturers. Her number was on Barry Decker's phone records, and his was all over hers.
Dragon Lady. She spends millions buying up competing software to keep it off the market. Then she grabs these programmer kids right out of college, ties them to long-term contracts, very little pay, so that no one else will hire them.
It's just capitalism, the American way.
Well, lately, capitalism has not been very good to her. First, there was an antitrust suit, and then she bet her whole company on an internet browser that still isn't finished.
Let me guess. Her company still hasn't figured out the algorithm problem yet, right?
They're 18 months behind, and that is death in the computer business. So along comes this college kid with a better mousetrap.
Hold up. A kid dying over some computer thing?
Not just one kid. There's somebody you need to talk to.
I told him Randall didn't commit suicide. I told him 100 times.
Okay. Did he ever mention somebody named Joan Cameron?
Robert! Not in the house.
What's up, man?
Robert! He's been like that ever since Randall died. Hasn't touched his own computer since either.
About Joan Cameron.
Her. Randall had everything going. College, his computers, nice girlfriend. And then he got mixed up with that witch. Thought he was gonna get rich off some program he sold her. And she never paid.
He sued?
He was going to. File the papers and everything. Next thing I know, 2 cops at my door saying how my baby jumped out his dorm room window. It doesn't make sense. Joan Cameron's lawyers offered me $5,000 to settle. I knew I couldn't fight them. I needed to bury my son.
Thank you very much for your time, Miss Gibbs.
I always told Randall to use his mind. I'm beginning to think I was wrong.
Now, you can steal a man's money, his food, his house, and he'll survive. Maybe even get stronger. But take away his hope, and you've stolen his tomorrows. Joan Cameron stole more than a computer program from Randall Gibbs and his family. She took away their tomorrows. And that made me want to do some stealing of my own.
No motion detectors, no pressure sensors.
You're making this too easy.
Or too hard. sensor, check spying.
Just what I was looking for.
What if they figure out he wanted to get caught?
They won't.
What if he tells them?
Why would he do that?
What if they make him tell him?
Alphonse, he ain't telling nobody nothing.
I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Name.
Arthur Wayne Locke.
Check it out. Want to tell me what you're doing here, Mr. Locke?
Breaking in.
Now let's try it again. Why are you breaking in?
Doing my job, same as you.
Or who you're working for?
I don't know. It was a Japanese man. I could tell you the name he gave me, but I don't think it'd do you any good.
What do you want from us?
Whatever you're working on.
There was a rental car parked in back. Found this in it.
Yours?
Tools of the trade.
Tools of the trade.
I'm a problem solver. Some people have problems with information. Some people have other kinds of problems.
This is better than the motel the Bureau had us living in. What you doing, Shaw?
Checking security. It's my neck on the block here.
Come on, man. Don't get all paranoid again.
You call it paranoia. I call it justified concern.
DMV, Locke, Arthur Wayne, date of birth, October 4th, 1965. Period.
That's it?
I keep my nose clean.
Yeah, well, not clean enough. You're going to the police.
Really? Then you won't be hearing what I know about Barry Decker.
Well, maybe we do have something to talk about.
Sorry about your clothes. We had to check them for recorders and transmitters.
Joan Cameron, your pictures don't do you justice.
Mr. Locke. Care to join me for dinner?
I'd love to. Even if I did have a choice.
You too, Andrew.
Yeah, come along, Andrew.
Millions of hours wasted every day waiting for downloads.
Frustrating, if there's something you really want to see.
The problem is the phone lines. Data can only move so fast.
Unless you've got an algorithm for multiple compression synchronization. Like Barry Decker.
I heard he was working on one.
Too bad he's dead.
Yes, a shame. An even greater shame if his work's never finished.
I believe it will be. Decker had a partner.
A partner?
What's his name?
Excellent. Beluga?
If you're still worried about us calling the police...
What I'm worried about is unemployment. I don't think the Japanese are going to want me back.
There could be a position for you here, Mr. Locke. Of course, we'll have to keep an eye on you until we know we can trust you. You have any objections?
Go to jail or stay in a mansion with beluga caviar and a beautiful woman.
Decker's partner, what's his name?
Charles O'Bannon.
How do we find him?
I don't know, but he's going to need help with his program.
And?
Where do computer nerds usually go when they look for help?
Hello?
Charles O'Bannon?
Yeah, this is him. Who's this?
Will you please hold for Joan Cameron?
Mr. O'Bannon? Joan Cameron.
Yeah, I recognize your voice from the TV. How'd you find me?
Through your email software. My company wrote it.
Very nice. What do you want?
To make you happy and prosperous. Why don't you use that new car and come and visit me?
Look, lady, I know all about you and the deals you make.
My deals are fair. I'm sure you'd be interested in what I have to offer.
That's not what Barry said.
Why don't you come and hear what I have to say? Face to face.
Well, I'd like to, but I ain't had my shots.
Sounds like he's going to be a problem. Did Andrew here tell you that I'm a problem solver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. I'll make it easy for you. If you ever decide you want this problem to go away, you don't have to say a word. Just give me a wink and $50,000.
You know, I think I could actually do it.
Do what?
Barry Decker's program. Left some hooks. I see where he's going. Could be worth millions.
You forgetting all about Barry Decker's heirs?
There's plenty for everyone. Thought you had debts.
Yeah, I do. Mine ain't the kind you could pay with money. You know, everybody I heard, everybody I wasn't there for. All I can do now is try to make the world a better place for them.
Here, I thought you were in it for the dental plan.
Ain't no joke, Charlie. I'm serious.
Yeah, sorry. You know, ever since I've been here, I've been looking at these college kids.
What about?
Look, you know, what they got. It's...
What do they got? A backpack, daddy's old car? What's that?
Freedom. You know, a chance to do what they want, to show what they can do. I always wonder what it would have been like if I had turned out like them.
You never had the chance?
Nah, I never had a chance. Yeah, be right there. Take that.
Are you Charles O'Bannon?
Yeah, him.
I'm Sarah Nolan. Barry Decker's friend?
Oh, he talked about you.
He did?
Well, not talked, but typed. We kind of have an email friendship.
He never told me about you. In fact, I didn't even know you had a partner until I saw your name in one of the internet chat rooms.
Well, I guess that tells you what was important to him, doesn't it?
I always thought all he cared about was his work.
No, well, not the Barry I knew. No, not at all.
Can I come in for a minute?
Sure.
I think someone's gonna try to kill you.
Call 1-800-717-4446.
Barry's computer thing was important. Important enough for someone to be killed over.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know if...
Do you think I'm just being paranoid?
I'm not the best judge of that.
Charlie, what happened to Barry? I don't want it to happen again.
Sorry, I won't believe that. I'm very careful.
I've taken up a lot of your time. I really better be going.
Yeah, go. Wait, you just got here.
I have a test in the morning, and then I have to clear out my stuff from Barry's apartment.
Oh.
But if you want to walk me home...
Yeah, sure. Let me grab my coat. It's cold.
No kidding.
makes it a lot easier talking about Barry with someone who knew him like you did.
Yeah, sure.
This is it, O'Bannon's place.
Listen, tomorrow, you need any help with your stuff? I mean, it sounds like something you wouldn't want to do alone.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
How about around noon, after your test?
You know, you're awfully sweet.
Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Hey, noon, all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Careful, you're floating.
What are you, my guardian angel?
Just making sure nothing happens to you that ain't supposed to happen.
Here you go. Thanks. This is perfect. I try to make her feel better. All I end up doing is making myself feel worse.
How's that?
I think I told her it was a lie. You know, about Barry, about me and Barry, about what Barry said about her.
You didn't have any other choice, did you?
No, but I didn't want to lie, you know? For once, I got someone who I wouldn't mind connecting with. But I can't.
It's an occupational hazard, Charlie.
Yeah. A couple of more years of this damn occupation, there ain't gonna be nothing left of the real Charlie O'Bannon.
Everybody lies, Charlie. The way I see it, we're the lucky ones. Cause at least we know when we're lying.
Makes me feel so much better. Whoa. Good thing we're only renting.
In and out in under 2 hours. The neighbors must have thought O'Bannon was having a party.
His hard drive had some kind of security program. Self-destructed when we tried to boot up. But look what I found under the wallboard.
It's encrypted. An easy hack.
Welcome to Game Show.
Congratulations. You just brought me a cheap ripoff of Jeopardy. You said you could handle him. He's playing with us.
There's always my way. I have the tools. All I need is that wink and a little cash.
Mr. Locke, I still have no idea what you're talking about.
Whenever.
This great plane?
Like the place was radioactive or something. And this is still round one.
You're lucky they didn't kill you.
And we're working on that.
Hey, do you mind? I'm trying to concentrate here.
What are you doing, pinups of the president?
This little compositing program I worked out uses more RAM than my older one, but it's much better at anti-aliasing, all this kind of stuff.
Charlie, why don't you just save your voice for the press conference? I don't need you choking up on me.
Me choke? Come on.
Press conference?
Yeah, what I need the rolls for.
Rolls. As in Royce?
Yeah.
Anything else?
You know, diamond pinky ring, gold handle walking stick, $2,000 suit, state-of-the-art laptop.
Yeah, I don't suppose any of those things could be fake.
Oh, you want me to look real? I gotta be real.
Oh, plus we needed catered. You know, a lot of food. And a full bar.
Is this a press conference or a bar mitzvah?
You want reporters to show up, don't you?
I know one that'll be there.
Property of the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
It's surplus. I thought Robert might want it.
Robert.
Sup?
Mr. Gregory brought this for you.
Who asked him?
Rob, It wasn't the computer's fault what happened to your brother. I mean, you could play all the new games on this, do whatever you want.
I'm losing him, too.
Cool thing is, I know how he feels.
This better work after 18 months.
I know it took a long time, but believe me when I tell you, after the countless hours we spent on this, this is it.
How does it compare to Decker and O'Bannon's program?
Even faster. Let me reboot. All we need to do is go
all
back
we
and-
need is O'Bannon's program.
You should see this. Turn the TV on.
Me, I started out driving a garbage truck. But I saved my pennies. I bought an old truck. With that,
Andrew,
I
check
started
him
my
out.
Sanitation
I'm
company.
on it.
It wasn't sexy, but the money was green as a pine forest. Now I think it's time I give back to my community so they can get a leg up on the future. The best way I think I can do that is with computers. So I've engaged the services of this man, Charles O'Bannon. Mr. O'Bannon came to me with an idea to improve access to the internet for all of the people, all of the time.
Mr. Holloway, Tiffany Ming, PC Quarterly. Is it true that you're about to donate a new building to Sierra Pacific College?
Correct. That'll be the Floyd Holloway Jr. Computer Science Building. Tomorrow at 12 noon, me and Charlie will be over there looking at the proposed site. This building will be a monument, not to me, but to a system that can work, to a system that does work. Just look at me.
Holloway was the real deal.
How come I've never heard of him?
Because you're not in the garbage business.
Let's call the college, get some more confirmation on this guy.
It's amazing how opportunities fall into your lap sometimes.
Opportunities? For what?
For solving your problem. Tomorrow, noon, boom.
You do that, we don't get the program.
Neither do your competitors.
I say we grab O'Bannon and make him finish it for us.
Now I've got a better idea.
A merger?
Yes, a merger. Binary logic with Holloway Enterprises. It's a natural.
Well, I find your proposition very interesting, Miss Cameron, but I've never been one for partnerships. Ever since I started in the sanitation business,
No, but this is not the sanitation business, Mr. Holloway. This is a business of ideas. And at the moment, all you've got is one.
Yes, but it's a good one.
True. But there's no guarantee that tomorrow some other company won't come up with an even better one.
Well, you haven't been able to come up with one.
You got me there. I guess that's why we need each other so much.
You know, to tell you the truth, I can see why you need me, but I really can't see why I need you.
You're a startup company. You've got no facilities, no staff, no marketing division.
I'll hire.
You probably don't have much in the way of hardware.
I'll buy.
You can't get any better than mine. And then, of course, there's my software.
Your software?
It's quite advanced. I've spent years developing it. Once you use it, you'll see.
I wouldn't mind trying it now that you mention it.
I'll make the arrangements.
Soon, I hope.
Soon. But first, our lawyers will have to draw up something.
Miss Cameron, I've always liked to feel the freedom that I can move to whichever opportunity came my way. Now, if I merge with you, I'll lose that, don't I?
Maybe. But you'll never get a better opportunity than this.
That's true. Then again, you have to excuse me. My next appointment just came up.
Another merger?
You can say that. Don't worry. Someone will merge with you. Oh, Laura, you always have such perfect time.
Nothing, I just thought you'd like...
I mean, going on TV. You make yourself look like a target, like Barry.
Sarah, I know what I'm doing.
I hope so.
So I was thinking, maybe we swing by your place, pick up your... Oh, this is good. Great. You don't know anything about fuel injectors, do you?
No.
Hey, need some help?
Boy, lucky thing you guys came by, yeah.
You want us to tow you to the shop?
Yeah, I think you better. Listen, we're gonna have to wait a little while to go pick up your stuff, all right?
Okay. Call me?
Yeah.
Be careful, okay?
Sure. How much longer till we get to the shop?
Not much.
Not much. Driving around a long time.
We know where we're going, sir.
Hey, look, why don't you pull over and I'll call the auto club.
Hey, buddy, relax. We do this all day, every day. We'll take care of you in your car.
Where's O'Bannon?
He got away. It would have worked, but...
But it didn't. I think it's time to put this in the hands of Mr. Locke.
O'Bannon's going to be at the university tomorrow. Perfect opportunity.
No, make whatever arrangements you need with Andrew. Andrew, I need to talk to you.
It wasn't my fault.
The only question I have is, do you think he can do this?
Well, there's always a chance of him missing.
If he does, you won't.
2 snipers. 1 backup, 1 fall guy.
I hear it worked in Dallas.
One 1-800-391-0077.
Nice.
Go for it. Very good. You ever use one of these? Used one of these in Stockholm a few years back. Stuck with it ever since.
Where do you get those?
From Bulgaria. But they don't make them for export.
I can see why.
Looks like it tore up your backing. Sorry.
Remarkable.
Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you out front.
Yeah.
So it turns out I needed a new starter motor. So
Why do I have this feeling there's more to it than that?
Worry too much.
Maybe you don't worry enough.
No one's ever said that to me before. It's my ride. I gotta go.
Meet me back here at 6 for the sunset?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah, sure.
All right. I'll see you later.
You still lying?
Only every word I say.
Broken home. Enter. Childhood incidents of arson. Enter.
Pet dog dissected.
Nice touch.
Thanks.
Entered. Then there's his medical history. Insomnia, severe headaches, and depression.
You want to give him some jail time?
Couple sexual assaults. And petty theft.
Our Mr. Locke is sounding more and more like the kind of guy who'd show up somewhere with a gun and start shooting people for no reason.
Doesn't he? And if they catch him and he says anything about us, who'd believe him?
Paranoid ravings.
I just need to upload this into the NCIC computer.
Can you hack into it?
They run our software.
You ready for this, Charlie?
Ready as I'll ever be.
There they are, the esteemed members of the press. Time to tell them what we think. Right between the Science and Humanities building, not too far from the cafeteria. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we found our place. Make sure we have room for expansion. Computers are still growing. The best business there is, except for sanitation, of course. I haven't asked what you think, Charlie.
Oh, well, I think it's perfect. It's right near the parking lot and the dorms and the science lab.
Yeah, hi. I'm at parking structure 8 at Sierra Pacific University, and there's a sniper at the east end, and he's shooting at people on level 3. Hurry, please, please.
I think it's the kind of facility I wish I had when I was coming up. I mean, you can have gyms and
waited and waited. When it came down to it, Locke couldn't pull the trigger.
Not the first man to disappoint me. You're sure no one can connect it to us?
Who'd tie us into a sniping? Or a sniping to a carjacking and a suicide? Where's the evidence?
All right. I'll wait a week. Then I'll call Holloway and make an offer on O'Bannon's software.
It's not like Holloway can finish it himself. He'll be glad to hear from you. It's a blank.
What?
They're all blanks. Except for this one.
Well, what's that?
It's a microphone. FBI.
Oh, no. You cannot come in here.
Wrong. You're both under arrest for the murders of Randall Gibbs and Barry Decker.
This is crazy. I haven't done anything.
Oh, no. You just gave the orders. It's still murder, and, it's still on tape.
You're sure no one can connect it to us?
Who's gonna tie us to a sniping? Or a sniping to a carjacking and a suicide? Where's the evidence?
Nice toy, huh? You put it in your gun yourself and you took my clip. Macho man like you, I knew you couldn't resist having the biggest bang on the block.
I would have smacked him, Alphonse. You're getting soft.
Take him out. Want to talk to my lawyers right now.
Don't you mean public defender? You're broke.
By the way, your email software sucks.
You'll be getting back the rights to Randall's program, no question.
And that'll be worth a lot.
Enough to move out of here and start over.
I want to show you something.
You've got to tell me every detail. I mean, it's all so unbelievable.
It's a long story, and the bottom line is, Dragon Lady's going to a cold, dark cave for the rest of her life.
How's that working, man?
Completely cool. And Barry's internet program?
It's right here. It's got a few bugs, but I can fix it. His family can auction off the rights.
You know something? You're incredible.
Charlie! Go with me. I didn't.
Also Barry Decker's girlfriend.
Set them both up, man.
She worked with Cameron, too. Hey.
She's gonna kill you for that program, man.
Charlie, they're lying.
All the paranoia, huh?
For a woman who knew all the answers, Joan Cameron never learned the first lesson of this information age we're living in. It isn't what you know or what you don't know that's gonna bring you down. It's what you think you know. She thought she knew everything. I guess she wasn't so smart after all.